That was just unnecessary.
Sorry. Oh, God. Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi.
So we have a Super Bowl that's coming up.
We have a Super Bowl matchup, guys.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
What a time to be alive.
Chiefs 49ers 2 weeks from Sunday. A week from Sunday.
A week from Sunday.
Chiefs 49ers a week from Sunday in Miami, Florida. God, I don't care about this one.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is already going very poorly because you realize we have an entire show to do about it next week,
Yeah,
right?
I know, and I'll think of things that I can talk about. But for me, I just, as a Patriots fan, maybe I'm selfish. Okay, I'm selfish.
Yeah.
This is
a new thing for you.
This is the first time in 4 years that my team will not be playing at the Super Bowl. This is the first time in a long time that we're as far away from the conversation as California is from New York.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kansas City defeated Tennessee after coming back from a double-digit deficit, and San Francisco dominated Green Bay all the way through the game.
Yep.
And so now we've got Jimmy Garoppolo against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How do you, who has no stake in this, who has had no stake in this since becoming a New York Giants fan, what is your initial reaction to this game that's about to occur in Miami in a week and a half?
I'm pretty stoked about it, honestly. I think we are guaranteed what was missing last year, which was an offensive showdown, which is quite exciting for me. Just because I like action and I'm having people over and I want the energy to be kept up. But I think it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be very red.
It's going to be incredibly red. There's a lot of red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think there's just the kind of the like these two kind of younger quarterbacks who, you know, have taken their team to new heights. Jimmy Garoppolo this year, and then Patrick Mahomes really for the past 2 years has just been outstanding. All under the Miami heat, and I think it's just kind of a really sexy, fun game and very, very playful. I'm excited to see, like, playful in the sense that it's
what are they
like,
going to do? Tickle each other? Like what? Playful.
It's Kermit the Frog, Patrick Mahomes. It's sexy Jimmy G. It's Miami, and Gronk's throwing a party there. Like, tell me that's not like
Gronk's not the only one throwing a party there. It's not Gronk Bowl.
Tell me this is not your personal but most 21-year-old spring break nightmares. You know, like it's amazing. I'm like I don't know. I'm pumped about it. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. You know.
That's good. Yeah, you're just barely turning me on to this game because, man, if I wasn't throwing a party, I would probably find something else to do on Sunday, February 2nd.
Oh my God.
To me, to Andrew, this is throw up Bowl 54. I tell you. Jeez, I'm not interested in this game at all. Not one bit.
You don't think it's going to be just like an awesome matchup?
Oh, I didn't say that. I think it's going to be a great game. It's on a national level. This is an excellent game for the casual fan, the casual watcher. I mean, the storylines of these two teams, which I don't want to get into today because we're going to have a whole show to film next week.
Yeah.
But like the storylines leading up to these two teams being in the Super Bowl is crazy pants. Mm-hmm. It really, really is. I mean, I think the offenses of both teams are great. San Francisco's defense is stout. We know that. But it's just the quarterback matchup that is really fascinating to me.
Okay.
Garoppolo and Mahomes. I think they're two quarterbacks that can put up some numbers. But like this should be a game that people want to watch and people want to feel good about watching. Mostly also because it doesn't have the Patriots involved in it. But I really, aside from me wanting it to be just like giant Meteor Bowl 2020, I just on a national scale, I think this is a good game for casual fans of football to watch.
I 100% agree with you. I just think it's going to be a really fun game with really fun teams in a really fun city with a bunch of really fun parties, and that is what America is all about, as we know. Joe Montana tweeted a couple minutes ago, "You heard it from me first. I guarantee my team will win the Super Bowl."
Jesus Christ.
You played both teams. Okay.
I get it.
It's a good joke.
I do get it.
Anyways, yeah, no, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I'm not worried about at all. Last year was supposed to be a lot more exciting. Last year was just so, like, halfway through the game, I'm like, I was watching for the commercials.
Halfway through the game, it was 3-0. It was 3-0 at halftime.
Oh, well, then maybe... Yeah, but I mean, it was just, there was nothing going on. Like, I don't know. I was bored.
That would be the best thing ever. If they went out this year and it was like 10-7.
That's literally never going to happen by any stretch of the imagination.
I would
You heard it here
die.
first.
I would actually die if it went out and it was like a total of 20 points put up through the whole game. Oh, man. That would be the best damn thing to ever happen. Just like, just go out there and just like take a big shit on anybody watching the Super Bowl. Just like, and yeah, finally the Patriots aren't in it. We don't have to watch Tom Brady win another Super Bowl. You know, we're not going to get that boring shit from last year where it's 13-3 and it's just a defensive battle. It's just a straight up stinker of a game.
You are a miserable person. I feel bad for you.
I just hate everyone that's not my team. I really do.
It's just so sad.
Yeah,
it's just so sad. But it's going to be fun. I mean, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for next week's show because we're going to take a lot of prop bets, do some fun things to kind of prepare for our respective parties. Mm-hmm. Another thing that we can look forward to the week after is the screenshot of Andrew's heart rate during the game, which will probably actually be pretty normal this year for the first time.
If anything, yeah, I plan on being much drunker this year than I have been for the last 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, that'll take it down.
I mean, you know, so the last 2 years, I've posted pictures of my heart rate through the games. The first year was the Super Bowl 52 year, so that was early 2018, where it's saved in my favorites, but it's just a picture of like a bell curve of heart rate, where from about 5 p.m. all the way up until about 9:45 in the middle of the fourth quarter.
You were at like 150 beats per minute, right?
My resting heart rate was 150 beats per minute.
It's fucking
nuts. That was
me
sitting on the couch watching the game, just breathing, just watching the game, and my friend looking over to me and literally seeing the look on my face and just going, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Last year was much more subdued just because the game was lower scoring. Last year topped out at around 100 and 140.
That's still aggressive.
And I think that was like, once the Patriots scored the touchdown to go up by 10 points, then I knew that I was good.
Yeah.
I was good then. But yeah, I will post my heart rate. It won't be as impressive as the last 2 years, I guarantee you. But it might just be, I might have my watch telling me to breathe, probably because I'll be yelling at the TV or something like that.
Here's a question. Who you got?
Who do I got? Oh man, the giant meteor. Who do I have in this game? Why don't you go first?
All right.
Who do you have, and then I'll tell you who I have.
I've got the Niners.
Okay.
Because their defense is superior.
Okay.
And can stop Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
I believe it.
Okay. You don't think Kyle Shanahan's gonna? Both coaches have demons to exercise, which I'll talk about next week. Both of them are coming from very, very long ways to get to this game here.
Oh yes.
I also think San Francisco has the edge in this game. The Chiefs are the favorite to win, by the way, by a single point.
Yeah.
The over-under is like 53 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I just think that San Francisco is the more complete team. Also, the Titans did all the dirty work, so the Chiefs could advance to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And I think, I don't know, I think there's something to be said, though, about what you just said. Both coaches have, and both teams have been through so much to be where they are. Another interesting thing from Sunday night's game with the Chiefs and the 49ers and the Packers is I guess there was a note or something that was passed from, who was it? It might have been Shanahan to LaFleur, but they both were coaches at Central Michigan at the same time. Mm-hmm. And like years ago, and like there they were, like competing to go to the Super Bowl, and I just think that's pretty nuts. It's and another thing that I love about the Super Bowl is we get a lot about the legacy of both of those teams, a lot of good history, and of course, good commercials.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be streaming live on an app, unlike you guys who will be watching an actual TV stream.
Oh.
So I don't know that I'll have as many of those commercials as you will, but I'm glad that you're happy for them.
Yeah, I'll make a list.
Okay.
I'll make a list of the ones we need to see.
Great, and you just send them to me, and I'll list them.
Okay, it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very excited. And next week, we've got a whole lot planned for you guys. Remember to follow us on our social media. Our handle is at UFR Vodcast. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the like.
If you have any questions or comments or anything that you want us to talk about on the show, anything that you think that is important that we have not discussed, shoot us emails, andrewandkata@gmail.com. We love hearing from you. We take all kinds of suggestions, so please fill our inbox with lots of love.
Yeah.
You can find our podcast out every Thursday wherever podcasts are sold, except for Spotify because we're not that cool yet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back at it next week for sure with our big old Super Bowl show. Should be a lot of fun.
A little bit of fun, a little bit of games, a little bit of action. It's gonna get hot.
It's gonna get nasty.
Yeah.
We hope you'll have a good weekend. Take care. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna end it.
And we'll see you in Miami.
Nope.
We're gonna be right here in freezing New York.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good weekend, everybody. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kata.
This is Under Further Review. We are out.